What's up, guys? So I figured I'd give you a little homestead update. I've been getting a lot of work done around here, doing a lot of things, and hadn't posted a lot of videos. So hang out for a minute, I'll kind of show you what I've been going over. So I've been doing a lot of cleanup on the property. It's not super exciting, but it's something that needs to get done. I've cleaned up a lot, especially right behind me here with the sawmill. All the brush was piling up over here. Used my tractor to get that all pushed into burn piles further out in the property. I've got a huge burn pile going over there. I'll take you over there in a second to show you what I've done on that side of the property. I'm on a program with the state to clean up this property. I didn't know about the program until after I bought the property, but because it's so overgrown, I'll take you out here, the parts that I haven't touched yet. Maybe I can find a picture of the first couple days I was here to show you what all this looked like as a comparison. I didn't take a lot of pictures per se. I did a lot of filming with GoPro, kind of showing. Maybe I'll take some still shots out of those. But this is out there. It's what it all looked like. This is this little clearing we have here right in front of us, but if you look across from that, it's all underbrush, really thick. The trees are packed together. Look at some trees over there. They're all fighting for water. They're fighting for light. It makes for a really unhealthy forest. The beetles come in and they kill off huge areas, and it takes a long time for those areas to grow back. So I am on a program with the state that gets me a little bit of money for doing this. And what they figure is that they spend so many millions or billions or however the number is on putting out forest fires every year. They spend a ton of money putting forest fires out. It costs a lot. If they pay homeowners or landowners a little bit of money to give them an incentive to clean up their property, to make it more fire safe, they're going to save millions in the future. Makes sense to me. I mean, why not? I was going to do it anyways because I don't want a fire to roll through here and take out everything I own. So a lot of the stuff that I have to do is to thin out the trees, limb them up. I think on the mature trees, it's like 10 to 15 feet. The smaller trees, like this little pine behind me, you don't have to limb up 15 feet because that thing isn't that tall. And they want you to keep a lot of trees, but they want them spaced so that they're not fighting for water or light, so they're healthy and the beetles don't kill them. The beetles don't mess with the oak, but they get into the pine. As soon as a pine isn't healthy, if it doesn't have enough water to have that flow of sap up and down the trunk, the beetles can bore through that and get into the tree, and that's what kills it. A normal healthy tree, the sap flows so much, as soon as the beetle bores in, the sap pushes it back out so it can't get in and kill the tree. But I've been doing a lot of that. I've got huge areas halfway cleaned up. Big burn pile, too big to burn on my own. But I've talked to one of the fire chiefs in town, and he's willing to do like a training day for his guys and come out here and do a big burn pile so I can get a lot of it done in one shot. We've also cleared up a lot of this. And some of what we've done along the way, because this is a big beetle kill area over here. You can tell it's beetle kill because there's a lot of mature trees on the ground, and then it just fills in with hundreds of little saplings that are packed close together. You can't even see through them. It's like having a hedge. So what we'll do is we'll come through and we'll thin out, just kind of top off these pine trees and keep the ones we want. We'll limb up the ones we want and cut the rest of them down like this so I can still see the stumps with the tractor so I can dig them up. But they bend over. I can run them over with the tractor. They'll go right underneath the tractor so they don't hurt anything. But there's bigger stuff out here. I'll take you over to this big burn pile that I've got piled up over here. This area that I'm taking, oh, watch that ditch. This area that I'm taking it to over here, I think I only cut down 2 trees, and one was so full of mistletoe that it was gonna die. I mean, it was down at the base of the tree, it was hooked around, and then it kind of went straight, and it was just full of mistletoe. The other tree was already dead, so I cut down 2 trees. The rest of this area, and my property goes, that's the road up there that I live on. You see the yellow sign tagged to that tree, that's a yellow no hunting sign. That's basically where the road is. All of this area back here was just fallen dead trees. And then a whole, like you couldn't see through, there was so many little pine trees. So we thinned out the trees. We picked the healthy trees, or the healthiest, and tried to keep trees in areas. Now some of the areas just didn't have trees, and some of them, they're so small that we just kind of mowed them down because they'll grow back in another year or so. It's not going to matter. We do have plans to bring some of the dug fir that's out in the back part of the property, some of the little saplings that are about 1 foot tall, and plant them out here. So we have dug fir out here also. But this whole area was all of that. Basic, just fallen dead trees. And there's some stuff from the sawmill I kind of piled on top there. Some wood, some of the scrap. But that whole area is all done with a backhoe. This is where I kind of wish I had a dozer. If I had a dozer, it would be a lot easier. But that's what I've been doing for the past 3-4 days straight. This area right here, cleaning this up, and then over in that area over there. So as we're coming up the driveway here, you'll be able to see if there's a car coming that way, there's a car coming that way. A little bit more convenient, I suppose. And the trees won't be fighting for water, they won't be fighting for light. They'll probably grow a lot faster and a lot healthier, definitely a lot healthier. There's still a ton of work to be done. So I was working on that till about 15 minutes ago, when up in that area, I caught an old stump that I didn't see, I didn't know was there, and I bent the steering on my tractor. So that big bar down there goes from one tire to the other. Caught the stump and bent that pretty good. So I'll have to fix that before I can continue on, because it makes it really hard to turn. So that's what I've been up to for the past few days. Giving this old backhoe a workout, giving me a workout, trying to get this thing in and out of those trees without taking down the ones that I want to keep. But it's looking pretty good. I'm getting progress made on it, so I'm kind of happy. Hang out for a little while, enjoy the videos, enjoy the updates, hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that like button. Until next time, go make something.